Hello everybody! Welcome to Lestylo tutorials. This is your host, Gabriel Ståhl speaking, and today we're going to learn how to draw the perspective grid. Now, I do apologize in advance for my really awful English, but hey, you'll just have to make do. We're going to cover everything from point 1 to point 5 perspective in this series, I guess, because it's gonna be a couple of videos. If you don't know what that means, don't worry, I will explain it soon enough. So let's actually get into some basic principles before we start drawing anything. To do that, first we're gonna need a viewer, so let's quickly throw in an eyeball. Now let's draw some sort of canvas or window that the eyeball can relate to. So the first thing we have to decide is where our spectator is positioned in relation to our scenery. The average height of a floating eyeball would be somewhere slightly above the middle. A house cat, however, doesn't stand quite as tall as our eyeball friend, so its line of sight would be much further down. This is called a horizontal line, and it's our most important component in the perspective grid. Now let's add a grid to a blank canvas. We simply start out with a horizontal line, and it can be positioned at any height of your choice. I'm going to place my horizontal line at kitty height. The next thing we're going to do is add some vanishing points. All vanishing points has to be on the horizontal line. There are some exceptions, but that will be another tutorial. There is also no limit to how many vanishing points we can add, and from these vanishing points we'll get our perspective. I'm just going to add a little bit of text here. Okay, that looks good. Let's put it down here and merge. Fantastic. So let's quickly add a couple of cubes. They are not really relative to the vanishing points, so you can ignore that. Instead, we're going to talk a little bit about high and low view. So if anything is located above your view line, or horizontal line as it's actually called, we're looking on it from below. If anything is below your horizontal line, we're looking on it from above. These cubes wasn't very helpful, so let's draw a couple of babies up here instead, just to make it more obvious. Okay, now that we know the basics, let's start a 1-point perspective. So I have a pretty low horizontal line, which means that the spectator is probably sitting or kneeling. So let's start with a table. And of course, we can't have a table without a couch. So, as you might have noticed, all my horizontal line and vertical lines are drawn normally on top of the image, while the diagonal lines follows our red vanishing point. I don't have much to add at the moment, so let's dial up the music a little bit and let you guys just enjoy the process. And done! Now let's add a little bit of text up here as well. And a little illustration to go along with it. Let me just put a couple of feet on the furniture. Okay, so despite that we sped a couple of things up, the video has been going on for already 9 minutes. So we're simply gonna have to cut here, and well, I guess I'll see you in the next one. If you like our content, please subscribe, and don't forget to check out our Facebook page.